We are still on our preparation for nursing admission interview, and today I want us to consider a few things that you cannot do during the interview. But then remember that hepatitis B is a silent infection, and there are over 4 million people in Ghana who are currently living with the virus, which probably you may have it and not know. Hepatitis B can also be prevented through taking the vaccination. So I would encourage that you get to know your status, and if you are negative, you take the vaccine. If you're also positive, just visit the hospital, tell the doctor you've tested positive to the Hep B virus, and I'm sure the necessary intervention can be given. When you are going for nursing admission interview, first of all, until you are offered a seat, you do not sit. Until you are offered a seat, you do not sit. And then when you are given the seat also, make sure you are seated comfortably without crossing your leg. You don't cross your leg whilst you are being interviewed. Also, you must avoid too much please. When you go to the panel, you want to greet them, please, good morning, please this, please that, please this. Enough of the excessive courtesy you want to, show. Just go straight ahead, answer your questions. At the nursing admission interview, as much as possible, you do not interrupt whilst the panel is talking. For instance, you are giving an answer to a question and then they interrupt with a follow-up question. You must keep quiet and listen to them. Or maybe you say something and it may look like they want to challenge what you are saying. You do not speak whilst they are also talking. And then also, when you are at the nursing admission interview, you do not go there to brag. Do you understand? For instance, they may ask you a question that, why do you think we should admit you and not the other people coming for the interview? Avoid statements like, because I am better than them. I know some of you may say that, oh, admit me because for me, I think I am better than them. I think I'm more intelligent than them. You do not know the other person who just left the interview and the performance they showed. So when you are asked such question, probably want to say that you cannot speak for the other people, but you believe that as much as they may also be qualified for the interview, I think that I possess the learning ability and the ability to become a good nurse in future. So I believe that I can also be considered for the admission. I'm going to treat this particular one in another video, but I just wanted to share with you some of the possible answers that you can give. In as much as possible, you must also avoid saying that it was your mother or your uncle who asked you to buy the forms and come to the nursing, and not that you were interested. No matter who forced you to go for the interview, at the interview session, you are there to be selected. So they are not interested in whoever forced you, even when you didn't want to be a nurse. And then also, as much as possible, do not let them know that you bought more than one form. Meaning that at the interview, you don't go saying, oh, I bought 2 or 3 forms and your school was spat. No, we don't talk about that. You have to let them know that you know about their school, you love their school, and their school is the only option that you have. And then also, even when you know someone, even when you have a protocol, even when the principal is your mother, at the interview, you don't let them know. So you don't go telling them that it was my auntie who is working here who asked me to buy the form so that I can attend her school. Avoid those things. Even if you have the strongest protocol at the interview, don't let them know. At the interview also, you don't go crying. No one is interested in your tears. Nurses are supposed to be confident and firm. So even when your performance didn't go as you want, don't go crying. When they ask you a question and you cannot answer, just tell them that you can't answer, or you can ask for further explanation. So they just want to know how confident you are. So you don't go for the interview crying. That wouldn't help you. And then also at the interview, avoid mannerism of using your left hand. There are people, when they are talking, they are throwing their hands left, right, center. The other day I said that you can put your hands together like this. If you are the type that wants to talk whilst, that wants to move or make gestures whilst you are talking. So you put your hands together and then you try. And then at the interview, you don't go looking down. As you're talking to the people, you're looking elsewhere, you're looking down, your eyes is, no, at least be looking at either one of the panel. The other day I said that if you can't look straight into their eyes, you just look at the level of their hair. They may think that you are looking at them. I believe that this might be helpful. We look forward to sharing more videos with you. Follow me on YouTube at Papa Ness, and I believe that we can learn more. Stay blessed.